It's time. All right. Wrong one. Green screen is down temporarily because I think my place is looking okay. New lighting here. A little bit warmer for the night. I don't know if my face is too dark right now. Let's see. I guess I could up the ISO as late as it is. Yeah, despite how I look, this is a game dev stream. Welcome, young and old. Few things I want to take care of today. Obviously, we have the game jam that we're working on. I don't actually know how much time I have right now on me tonight for this stream, but I haven't done PM stream in a long while. When I say PM, I mean like PM. So this is for all you European viewers, I suppose, or other side of the world. So here we are. Look what I'm doing. I am working on my sound and music. I just downloaded this thing called Waveform. I saw good news about it. Not good news, but like good reviews. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to do a new project here. I'm not sure what I'm expecting. I have no expectation. You know, I was thinking about the title of the game. Because obviously we were talking about Frostpunk, the game, because we were making a Frosty RTS game, which is kind of like Frostpunk, which did really well. But we don't want to completely copy it. So I was thinking, how funny would it be if it was called Frostfunk? There's a funky town. But though I kind of want to make EDM versions though. So we'll have to think about how we're going to do the sounds. Story so far, in case you've missed our last update. Man, this cat is going crazy for pets. We did some health. We did some build. We did some commands. So we see right here. We got build. We can build shelter. It starts to build. We got barracks. It starts to build. We got factory. We got silo. Very cool. Very cool. But you probably notice here that my characters don't actually go to the spot to make the build, which is an issue. So that's what we need to do. Another funny bit is that you can actually move the buildings. The buildings are moving. And they try to avoid people, which is funny. So, that's where we're at here. Bukopanda. Like Bukopandan? Is that your favorite dessert? Oh, I'm lagging. Am I lagging on stream? Oh, my connection is bad. I think my connection is bad. Oh, shoot. Is it because I'm downloading the update? Must be. Anyways. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully I'm not lagging too much. Okay, Bukopanda says, I was following your roguelike card game tutorial. Appreciate your work. Please keep making cool long tutorials. I plan to. I want to do that. Different genres, different type of games. I really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. Obviously, I have to make each game before I'm able to make a tutorial. And guess what? Right now I'm doing RTS game for this, what do you call? Game jam. Godot Wild Jam. So maybe RTS tutorial. RTS is short for real-time strategy. Kind of like Warcraft, Starcraft, Age of Empire. I don't know what other RTS games are there out there. I think technically MOBA is RTS, isn't it? I think my signal is struggling right now, but sorry if I'm lagging, everyone. But yeah, cool stuff going on here. Okay, so let's get to it. I mean, I was hoping that I could make some music here today with this new software, but I don't know. Should I build directly into the project folder? Maybe we could. Here. Desktop. Go to Wild Jam. We got free 76. Then I guess I could just make a new folder here. My cat is looking for pets. Please leave me alone. Well, I suppose while being distracted, I might as well show the full cam here. Here. Ready? Oh, jeez. Really scratching up everything. There it is. Oh my goodness. Says, stop working. Her name is Fig. Meow. Can you hear? Fig. Ow! I just dropped my phone and it hit my toe. It hurts. Jesus. Oh my goodness. So here we are. Stop it. Stop it. Please. Get out of here. Alright. I think that's enough. That's enough attention. Yeah. Okay. Go down. Bye-bye. Whew. Alright, well, here we are. I was saying that we're gonna just make audio project, maybe? Sound project. And then we'll say select this folder, test sound, since this is our first time. There's some templates here. EDM. I guess it would be an EDM if we were to make a game music, right? So here we are. Hopefully that means something. All right, it's loading up. It's doing something. Whoa! Oh! Interesting. The template comes with a pre-made music. Let's see what it's all about. I'm gonna listen to it a little bit. Obviously, I'm gonna have to edit it, but you know, at least it gives a basic form of all the song. So at least I have all the instruments out and I can just kind of mess with it. I don't have my MIDI controller installed yet, so I don't think I'll be able to use that yet, but gonna pause this song real quick. All right, let's see what this is about. Can you guys hear it? Oh, it's loud. I mean, that's basically a lo-fi chill hop, right? Okay. All right, something like that. So maybe I could use the same instrument to make something cool. We'll see. But first thing first, I'm thinking I'm going to make it so that the units drop the buildings. And second, make it so that the buildings are not movable. So we'll do that here. I suppose unit is going to be bar movable, which by default is true, except buildings will say it's not true. And I think that means everything that inherits it would also have it off. Yes. Great, 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 great. And then on the main, make it so that Buko says, I'm going to go ahead and continue watching your other tutorials. I take a look at this one when I'm interested in making an RTS game. Yeah, no worries. I'm going to probably make RTS game 1 separately. I mean, I'm just doing live stream. We just kind of make games live. We're just chilling here. But thanks for watching. Love to have you here. Just gotta make sure the sound is on. I'm gonna lower the volume a little bit. Let's see. For movement, does it really sharp sound there. A few things we can take care of, I think. Let's see. So right now we're making it so that everything can be moved. I think we gotta make sure only the movable units move. So we got move target here. We're gonna filter one more time, right? So we have this unit.selected and unit.movable. So it won't move it if it's not movable unit. So they move together, build it. That will move, this will move. Even if we select both of them. Yeah, there you go. Beautiful. And this is exactly what I wanted. Now the problem is that it seems like it's like trying to go around it. I don't think this is right. I want to see some debugging information to see if this is doing what I want it to do. Avoidance, navigation, collision shape. I gotta restart the game for it to show up. Oh. There it is. The collision shape, showing collision shape is a bad idea because the entire tile map has a path information, I think. So we'll say I guess we could do navigation agent and turn on its debugging information. So it's kind of working. It's interesting that it's using this circle as its collision. When did that happen? Collision shape. Oh, I see. Wait. Yeah, collision is this. Why is it using the collision shape of the clickable area? Wait a minute. Oh no, that's why. Okay, so we gotta. Okay. I think this. We're gonna have to do a few finagling here. Collision shape is circle. Navigation agent doesn't have anything like that. A star. Navigation. Yeah, I don't know why it's using this. Shouldn't be using the area, it should be using the collision. It's kind of interesting what it uses as a collision. Path, desired distance, target desired distance. Yeah. Avoidance on. Radius is 10 pixel. Oh, I see. The avoidance is what's determining the neighboring thing. I guess I could reduce it to like 8 instead. So that it's tighter. Circle is a little bit tighter. Cool. Okay. All right. Next up. We're going to turn off all these devlog information real quick. And then now we're going to make it so that the build only starts when the unit gets to the spot that's desired to be a build. So I think what I can do, I think it needs to put down a base structure immediately. Yeah. I think that's the way it needs to be. So we got a build mode. We're putting it down. Current HP. And it's building. Building body. And if we look at the building scene, we have the building manager here. And we have it saying that it's building. We need to be, if it is building, and instead of 0, I think it needs to be 1, first of all. Let's see. Unit scan, main, building body, current HP 1, I think. Just tiny bit. So, because I think if you destroy it while trying to build it, it's going to go down, I think. And then what I'm going to do, that unit that was selected, I think should go there, near it. So I think unit scene here. I think this should be the interaction radius. So collision, click. Then I gotta just think about a few things here. What I want is I want another area, area 2D, and this is interaction. No, I don't even need this. This is too much. I think what I need to do actually is calculate the distance between the unit and the target, right? So the unit will have your target object, I guess? Target object or target body, which will be some sort of unit body. And instead of being an export, it'll just be target body. And basically, in the physics process, when the target body is set, we're gonna make that target body. Simultaneously, we're gonna set the move target to be target body's position, which I guess will be somewhere on the map. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Okay, so its position will be the move target, which immediately sets that as the thing. And I guess it keeps moving to it. Target reached. I gotta look at the navigation agent real quick. Target reached. Target position. Get next position. I think that's okay, yeah. Basically, if the unit is 10 radius, I suppose, or 10 pixels within the target, then it's reached it, right? So target body. It's here. That's fine. It moves to the target body. I guess it shouldn't move to it immediately, huh? Target body. What to do with the target body, I think it really depends on the action. So we'll have something called our target action, right? That's just going to be some string. It depends on what it is. It will do different things, I think. So over here on the main, we're putting the building down. Deselect all. That's fine, but before deselecting all, I think I need to get the selected units. That is blueprint sprite. That's not it. We're gonna do unit. Yeah. Get tree, get unit filter. Hello, Gavin, awful stream. It's been a while. It has been a while. I am back. You're back. I mean, I think I haven't seen you in a while because you haven't been on. And then I haven't been on. So, who's to blame here? Both of us. So we are getting all the selected units. All the selected units. And then we want to make sure all those units, you know, even though it's a filter function, you can actually do stuff with it. So I can be like unit dot target action. Might have to, oh, it's a build mode. So target action is build. And target body will be the building here. So I think actually positions already set here. Suppose I could do that before adding to the child as to the layer. I can do all this. Yeah. And then add child. Before adding child, do this. Assign the building as the target. And then deselect everything. There you go. I think that should work, I think. Kevin says both of us. Yes, both of us are to blame. Comes over here. It's nil because it's probably done before they're ready. So I think I'm going to put this on here. It is true. Truer words haven't been spoken since. All right. It's going up here. This person is not going there, but that's okay. That's because I just set it as target, but I didn't say move it to the target. So for the unit scene, building. I need to do one of those things. Building. Building. I guess I should record my voice for the game, huh? Building. I don't know if I need to put a sound effect or not. That's a real question. Is that something I need to do or not? Anyways. Windows 11 really wants me to update. All right. What else? What else? We're vibing here. Just making our games. So the unit, if the target, action, and the body is available. In the physics process, I think. If target action is build or building. Are we saying build or building? Build. Oh shoot. I discarded changes by mistake. Go back here. Yeah. Oops. So over here, if target action is build, then we're gonna say build. Build process. Let's call it build process. And then we'll pass delta just in case we need that. Right? It's a type of process that is about building. Is what I'm trying to get at here. And then build process, I think, will be like if I suppose if move target, if move target distance to, or move target, yeah, distance to target body's position is greater than, I suppose, 10, or not 10. I suppose I should do it like distance is, yeah. If the unit that I'm trying to get to the position is further than 10 distance, or I guess it doesn't matter, huh? Greater than or equal to point 1, then move target needs to be target body's position. Kevin says, I honestly wonder if you could make 3D version of it, but you're customizing an orchestra instead of these monsters that make different noises to create songs, like a human orchestra. That could be fun. Have you heard of the kids game My Singing Monsters? I have never. My Singing Monsters. My Singing Monsters. I'm afraid to play the video. Well, I guess I could play the video without the sound, but it seems like the sound is the whole point of the game. I'm gonna mute it. And by you, I mean metaphorically, because I'm doing it my idea, no steal. Of course. I can't do it. Each monster you collect as to your song. Let's start with it. Do they sing? Harmony? So it's like a rhythm, not rhythm game, but it's like the fun part is that they're singing. That's the whole point. And then it's like a town builder, but then the gimmick is that there's a sound. Yeah, they harmonize in rhythm and stuff. That sounds fun. I love that. I'm not gonna steal it. You go for it. But I think that could be really fun. 3D, I don't know. 3D depends. I mean, as long as it's like very unique and stands purposeful in its art, I think it can be whatever you need it to be. But yeah, good luck. I would love to see that. The move target equals this. Yes. That's cool. So that means at least it's going to try to move towards it, I think. Let me see. Yeah, they are smile face. Oh my gosh, everybody's going there. Everybody's like, let me build it. Okay, cool. At least I'm able to move towards it, but it's everybody's going there instead of just one person. Interesting. Why is that? Main target action. Target body. I guess is the variable shared across all the different instantiation? That seems a little silly. I don't think that's the case. Target body, target action of all the units. Oh, right, because it's call. Yeah. Yeah. Whoops. For unit in this situation, I gotta do this because I haven't filtered by selected only. Then I get This bug is gonna be always be funny. It's trying to get to it and it's pushing it. That's the issue here. So for example, if I do it like this, they're avoiding each other. That's why it's doing that. Honestly, I don't know if I want to do navigation. That's kind of making it really hard. I would say one thing probably I can do is turn off avoidance. So on here on the unit, I can say export. Well, if it's not movable, it shouldn't avoid either, right? So I think I can depend on that. So I can say set velocity on this. This is the part where it's using the navigation agent to avoid things. I could just read it if it's, or I can just avoid it if it's not movable, because it can't move. It shouldn't move. So let's see. Let's see if it links to the end of the world. There you go. Nice. I would say this is about 10 radius, right? Doing something like it. It can be like, there you go. Beautiful. I think also then on the build process, if move target, not move target, position of the current distance to target body position is less than equal to 10, for example, then I want to make sure navigation agent stops navigating, I think. Finish. Clear navigation, can I do that? Position, target position. I wanna stop navigation. How do I pause navigation agent? Can I do that? Stop. Or pause? I think what I actually need to do, because on unit logic, I'm making it so that the movement only happens if moving request has been set. I'm just gonna simply say moving request is false, which means it's not gonna move anymore. So let's see. It needs to just stop when it gets there. We have this. We're gonna build a silo over there. You gotta go. It doesn't know how to get there because of this block. I gotta right click to cancel. That's gonna be a tricky code to write. Okay, that's a little bit too far. It's avoiding. I think I need to make it so that the avoidance radius is smaller. Even smaller. Factory barrack unit. I think the unit navigation agent avoidance should have, I don't know, like what is this? How high is this one? I think it's more like 6. Don't you think so? Silo. It's like continuously trying to move. It's also lagging. Let me see. $79. I wonder. There's no orphan nodes. Objects not infinitely increasing. But it seems like it's a little bit slow. I don't know if it has to do with my power of my laptop right now, because it's going through a bunch of process, including the stream. Ugh. I don't like this because I don't understand. Windows 11. I don't like it. Oh, power saver. We gotta get to the hard performance. I don't know why it resets like that. Anyways. Okay. Either way. It's a little laggy, I think. I want to see what the process looked like. 180 milliseconds. Seems a little bit too much, no? It needs to be much faster. FPS is dropping. By default, if nothing's happening. FPS 8. This something feels a little wonky here, doesn't it? I don't know what's taking the most time. Heavily unoptimized code, apparently. We'll see though. Okay. All right. Nice. Whatever. Unit, I think building shouldn't build. Is building I think the building shouldn't say is building yet. Or should it? It is building, it just shouldn't start building. I think I need one more. Or has worker. So it shouldn't start building until the worker comes to the vicinity. There you go. A building. Then once the unit reaches the target, which is move requested is now false. For the target body, it needs to say as building body. It's going to get the building manager and say has worker equals true or something like that, right? Building manager, which I guess as building manager. That's gonna be as worker true. Then it's gonna start building once I get near it. One step at a time. There's a lot to be done. Getting things done one at a time. It's not triggering, even though it's close enough, I feel. I want to see what the distance is right now. Let's see. It's definitely not passing. But I want to see what the distance to the target body position is right now. So they'll do that on the output. Let's see. Resume. There it is. 15. Wow, that's kind of far. I suppose it needs to be 16, huh? Closer than 16 is what I'm looking for. All right. Da, da, da. There it is. Oh, where are you going? Where are you going? Where's he going? Where's he going? Why? He just left the building. Interesting. Crest becomes false, so it shouldn't move anymore. So why is he moving? I guess because I have the navigation on. That's trying to avoid it. I think this also should not. It's not movable, or the move request has not been made. The avoidance logic likes to kick characters out of where it needs to be. So let's see if that does anything. All right, that's not bad. All right, that's not bad either. It's building. Lovely. Okay, cool. Well, it won't let me move them, though. I wonder why. I want to see what happens here. Right click is not even changing the move target. Move target 152 is move requested is true. Target is move target always enabled as true. And that means it needs to come here, right? Oh, target action needs to be reset once it's done. Okay. So target action, once the build process is done, this means build is done. Target action needs to be empty or nil. And then I'll be able to move the characters again, right? So we hear, oops. They can move. Beautiful. I can get them to move. Can't move them until they're done. Okay. Beautiful. This is done, so I should be able to move them. Can't. Why? Target action has been reset. Move is requested. I'm gonna have to see this here. So here, boop, comes over here. Physics process. I'm gonna say resume. Target action is not a build. Moving requested should be true. Why is it set to 0 or false? Weird. Okay. Definitely setting this to be true here. But for that person, it's not doing the moving request. What else is setting that to false? This is definitely setting it to false. Let's see how many times that gets triggered here. Boom, 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 boom. That's false. Cool. It keeps coming in. Oh, because it's already here. And it's rerunning it. Okay, so this only needs to run once. Right? This is close to 16. And is working. That's the next one. var is working. We're gonna say working is true. Once it's done, or false here, is working becomes true when the target action and body is started, I think. If target action and body, I guess, say set value target action equals the value if target, or not that, if target action is not empty, then is working, is true. It's gonna work. It's working here. While we're working, let's see. It's not gonna do that. Same thing, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Hopefully this will build and then I'm able to move the character again. Let's have him build. Unit building. Unable to build construction. Unit building. Building ready. I'm doing sound effects. All right, it's ready. Can I move it? Why not? Why not? Why not? Is working is true, is working is false. That means, oh, whoops. How silly am I? It shouldn't turn it to false. Wait. What's hold on. Hey, thanks for the follow. Alex Pipe, I guess. ELX Pipe. Hey, you allowed me to reach my follower goal, 420. Hey, what's up? Hello. Is it Alex Pipe? ELX Pipe? Yeah, you are the 420. How dope is that? Haha. I'm showing my age here. Okay, so if it is working, it does that. Once it gets there, it should never turn it off. I think this is unnecessary variable, actually. I shouldn't have done that. I think it's more like once I do this once, it should be done. So like come here, I say, hey, moving target is requested. Just like if this is still true, then do it. But once it turns false, don't do it anymore. Yeah. So it's going to run only once, I think. Yeah. And then it's going to go here. Turn to false. It's not going to run it again. Oh, false again. Oh, right. Because every time I try to move it, pipe is okay. Okay. Hello, pipe. Hello, pipe. What's the... What is that? Is that a carp? Okay, it should be done now. Right, I didn't make it so that if it's done, it instructs the worker to be like done. So I think what actually needs to be happening turn it to move false, but when building manager is building and then has worker, current HP gets to max HP, right here. After all that, if building body's current HP equals a building body's max HP, that means the construction is done. So we're going to say is building equals false, has workers equals false. What else? I should probably signal, honestly. Should be like building scene should have a signal called signal building complete, actually. And so building manager should be like, hey, building body, building why can't I not do this? Building complete. Complete emit. I feel like something's going to break here. We'll find out. I feel like I don't have visibility on that. All right, hold on. So it's going to emit that. So basically for the unit that's building, it comes here, it's going to set has worker, target action, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter. I can't cancel out of it. It's basically going to wait, await target body to emit building complete, essentially, which is the building body. It's going to lock. Once it's done building, we're going to say target body is clear. I think I can do clear or erase. I guess not. I just do null. Null or nil. Target action is empty 2. And so it's going to pass through here. All right. Hopefully it'll work. Something's going to break. I know it, as it does. But eventually that will allow us to fix whatever bug that's out here. Let's go, 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 go. Can't move them. Done. Yeah! Oh, we're RTSing now. Look at us. Such RTS. So much RTS. Alright, I love this. And it's looking like a real game now. Don't you think so? Can't move them, can't move them. They're busy, busy, busy. Alright, cool. Alright, how about if I build? Grab them, and then I also build. Oh, if I change target, it can move. That's a bug. I need to make it so that if they're busy, if they're acting, the units are acting, there's nothing they can do until you cancel. So we should do that. We shouldn't even be able to cancel. So main here, we're gonna say, excuse me. We should probably write working for the units that are working. So we come over here. Sometimes it can get stuck, that means. Which can be a problem. I don't know if I worry about that at all. Alright, well, let's not worry about that yet. That's like little roundabout way to fix things. And I don't think I want to care about that just yet. So I can do that. I want them to play the action animation. So we're going to do that right here. So we got the unit. And unit has this animated sprite here. Which what I'm going to do while they're building, when we get here, I'll just go ahead and say, hey, animated sprite, play action. And then it's going to do some silly dance. It's not going to stop doing the dance, though. There you go. Yes. I love it. I'm vibing here. I am truly becoming a game jam master. Now, only thing that's left to do is actually making something of it. Now it's just dancing. We gotta change the dance now. So when it's done, it needs to play out of it now. I think it needs to play idle, honestly. Play idle. By default, I think it should play idle. Actually, that should be the default animation. I suppose I should make an idle animation, huh? So let's make that. I feel like it's a little bit of an overkill, but you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. So idle animation, we're gonna make this. This will be the idle animation. It'll just bob in. It'll just go back and forth, I suppose. Daily frame. We're gonna make export of the sheet with the scavenger. Yes, yes. Override. Then we turn this on. Idle. Probably going to copy and paste this one. Probably should lower it. Oops. There you go. And this will be the flamethrower. Not the scavenger. Flame thrower. Export that sprite sheet. Cool. Now we're gonna play idle. We're gonna give it idle animation, which which is going to be units, scavenger, 16 by 16, just these two. And it's gonna just play. There you go. Cool. This is gonna be the auto default animation, I think, for everybody. So it's going to idle. We got the units idling. We're gonna have to make it move now. So let's see. Move and slide. Velocity here. It's just gonna be if velocity. I guess that should be separate here. Move and slide happens down here, so I guess I could say if velocity x is greater than 0, greater than 0, we're moving towards right. If velocity y is moving negative, then it's moving towards left. Otherwise, if it's not moving laterally, only then we're gonna use up and down animation. So then we're gonna check if y is positive, or y is negative. And for these occasions, we're gonna say animation play. Left for this one, sidewalk, which is, I believe, pointing to right. So we do need to flip horizontal, I think, like that. So we'll do flip horizontal. And then we'll say animation sprite, flip H equals true. Excuse me. And otherwise it's going to be false. I should probably set this to false by default. And then set it to true. We're into sidewalk. Sidewalk. It's going to do y is positive velocity, means it's moving down. It's going to be front walk, and then negative is going to be top walk. Now another thing I can do here is that I need one more logic here. Should name, and we're going to say, instead of doing this, we're going to do this. Because I want to assign, I think I want to assign the animation only if it's not already it. Though, I guess it wouldn't play if it's already playing, would it? Well, let's test it out. That's probably a great way to find out. Hey Zuzu, 6 a.m. stream, wilding out here. Wait, has the time... Oh, we went through a time difference thing. That's why. 6 a.m. stream. And normally this hour is not 6 a.m. I thought, but I guess we did push the time by 1. We're making RTS here, Zuzu. I don't know if you've been catching up to our recordings, but we're doing a little game jam, a short one, to kind of get back into the rhythm of things. And I think by default, idle here. So I think I can do that. Hey, aren't you glad? I'm streaming twice today for you. requested, I think it needs to be actually false when it reaches. Rewatched a bit of a previous stream, I see. Well, thanks for watching still. Nice. That's cool. So I don't have to like explain everything. Things are working, kind of. It's a little messy the way I'm doing this, but it's doing what it's supposed to do, at least. Let's see. Streaming when I go to bed, streaming when I wake up. No mid-time streaming. I mean, in order to do that, I have to stream in the middle of the night for myself, so it's a little tricky. Though I guess I could do earlier stream. If I do AM stream, that'll be a more reasonable hour for you, huh? I suppose that's an option. I'll do that. Okay. This needs to be different. I'm gonna do a different one here. Why is it playing idle? It should be action. Did I? Animation. What's going on? There you go. Oh. Oh. I messed it up. Oh, shoot. Wait, what happened to that HSpray file? That must have been a wrong file then. Backwalk, sidewalk. Oh, no. I overrode the wrong one. Whoops. Ooh, that's not good. Ah. I have to redraw it now. Shoot. Okay, well. Oh well. I guess that's just kind of how it goes, huh? Shoot. Oh, that was funny. I liked how it was. Well, I guess I'll do one of these now. We're gonna do one more time. Here, the danger. Mikuri says, so what's currently possible? What do you mean? Everything's possible. Right now, I don't know how far I can go, you know. That is a question. Doot. Like that. Hold on. Bum. There you go. All right. Export. We're gonna do sprite sheet export. This one's flamethrower. Then this one's regular scavenger. I don't know, Mikori. I mean, we're doing what we can. Obviously, given the time, it's gonna be very difficult. But I'm not distraught yet. I think building and being able to do some of the basic building structure thing is good. I think there needs to be more like a wave of enemies that comes in, like wave of events. Like the frost wave, wolf attack, or whatever, you know, those things. And that's what it has to be, I think. Excuse me. So we're gonna delete all these. Gonna have to do scavenger. 16 by 16. Could be 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. There it is. Okay. Now we're talking. Yeah. So I don't know. Honestly, am I gonna finish this? Who knows? Very unlikely. Wait, why is it not playing the animation? I updated the action. Why is it doing the idle? Weird. I thought I did it so that it plays the action one. Let's see. Get back to it. Silo. That is not an action animation. That's not what I signed up for. Let's see. Oh, I know why. It's because of this. Is moving requested. Target action is build. I guess this needs to actually play. Idle should be when nothing is happening, I guess. If is moving requested and target action is empty, then animation play idle. A little messy here. I'm managing some animation state as well as movement in the a little dangerous. I'm doing everything in physics process. I mean, that's probably why it's slow. Because physics process happens a lot less than the process itself. Right here, 0.3 seconds. Oh. Nice. You know, honestly, I might have to turn off this CRT effect. As much as I love CRT, unless I increase the resolution of the CRT camera, I mean, I guess I could do that. CRT filter, if I increase it, let's say divided by 2, is it divided by 2 and then multiply it by 3. So it's like not quite the same resolution nor double the resolution. And let's see what that does. A little bit more lines. Okay, it's more blurry now. That's not exactly what I wanted. Let's see, scan lines are a little bit strong. So it'll be 480 here, divided by 3, multiplied by 2. Yes? I might have to change this CRT thing. Line amount, let's go back to 1. Oh, there's a lot now. Versus if I do 0, there's nothing there. But it's still doing the blurring thing. I wonder if I can do it so that it's not blurring it. This is way too strong. We need to find the right amount of CRT effect where it doesn't completely ruin everything, right? I can't see anything. I don't need grill. I think I really need to... I think it's definitely the scan line amount that's affecting that. It makes it look real. Only problem is that it really is messing with the image. I guess it's less blurry now. Okay, I think that might be a little bit better. We'll stick with that for now. All right, there you go. Okay. I mean, it's something. Looks like it's doing something, right? Okay. Cool. All right, well, they can build. They can go to different places. Now we need to make it so that buildings can only be placed on valid blocks, right? That is detected by the building blueprint. And building blueprint... how does it decide? How does it decide? I suppose it should have an area. And let's do collision detection, I guess. Collision detection. Then we're gonna put collision shape. There are a few things I need to do here. First thing I need to do is, does it overlap? Is it on top of any buildings? Right? That's one thing, which is easy. I could just do collision. But more importantly, I think, more importantly than that, is I need to figure out what the tile is. Because I don't want to be able to build on tile that has non-green. The idea is that you can't build on... Yeah, you can't build on top of snow. That's the idea. So collision shape will determine if there's other buildings on top of it. Though I guess I don't know right now what's going to happen if I try to build on top of other units. Is it going to move the unit? Probably not. For example, if I do this. Like this one. Yeah. Yeah. Well, whatever. Bug. We'll figure that out. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a close one. All right. So we got that going. What else? What else? What else? We're going to say... We're going to go try to build. I'm going to say it's going to be disabled when there's a unit on top of it or whatever. Let's do that. So we're going to have collision shape on this bounding box. And I'm going to make it slightly smaller. It's supposed to be 16 by 16. But the problem is that it detects collision as the border colliding as well. So we're going to do this. One-way collision. I don't know if I can do that. That's not what I want, do I? This will do monitoring instead of monitorable because it doesn't need to be detected by anything else. And over here, we're going to create a script for it. And blueprint, I think, is UI. So we'll say building blueprint will be a node, and building blueprint it's going to have is valid, which will be true or false. I guess is buildable. I guess it's buildable, which is by default false. But more importantly, what it's going to do is it's going to, under process, need to detect something. What is it going to detect? That's a real question here. It needs to see if the collision has any body shape in it. So can I do that? Body overlaps body. Returns true if the given area 2D interacts or overlaps with this area. Returns true if the given area 2D intersects or overlaps this one. No. Overlaps body, which is returns true if the given physics body. Oh, I gotta give a perimeter. That's not the way to do it. That's not what I want. Has overlapping bodies. I think this is what I want. Has overlapping bodies. Right. And that's going to be making it not buildable. If it has it. It's only buildable if it doesn't have overlapping bodies. Cool. And if is buildable, we're going to have some color differences here. Wow, buildable indicator. We have this one right now. 68. We're just going to say that's going to be the color of the build indicator. Very, 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 very hacky here. It's going to be color, hex, I guess OX, something like that. Or it's just X. I think it's just X. Otherwise, it's going to be some other color, which we're going to choose right now. Should be something like this, right? 2D. Yeah, that looks pretty unlikely to be buildable. So we're going to say 68 X. Something's wrong here. I think the X doesn't work. Not declaring the current scope. Identifiers should be X hex 64. Is that why? No. I have to do this. Hex is OX. Yeah, that's what I thought. Buildable blueprint. OX. There you go. Should work. I think. But if I go like this, enable. Oh, because the person's right here, standing right here. Okay. That's fine. Main. I'm going to say left build node, left button, attempt to place building. If blueprint, I guess. Building blueprint, which doesn't have it, I think. Building blueprint down here. I'll just do that. If building blueprint is buildable, is not buildable, then return. Do nothing, basically. Don't do any input handling, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Simple, hopefully. It's not going to do anything even if I click. It's just going to select that. It's just selecting a new unit. Okay. Building scene. Let's see. Building manager. Building rate is 10. I think has worker needs to be worker count. And it's going to be has worker count is greater than 0. When it's done, this to 0. Worker count is going to determine the rate. Say build rate times worker count, meaning it's going to build a lot faster if there's more worker building on it. I suppose it should be 5 instead of 10. Let's see how that works. So we have 1 here. I'm going to say 2 people build 1 here. Has worker needs to be worker count plus equals 1. Then do this one. Faster. Cool. I think it's working. This one is stuck. Why does it only free one person? Target bodybuilding complete is a signal that's being weighted by both of them, right? Let's see. I'll go over here. So we have this. Select this unit. I'm going to build here. Doop. Doop. Okay, so they're both waiting. They're both waiting on the building. One of them receives it. The other one receives it. So they both have target action 0. Yeah, should work. What? Hello? Okay. I'm going to have 2 people working on this. 1 person working on this. See if that's the bug. Build, build. Okay, 1, 2. Good. Okay, weird. I don't know why that bug was there before, but it is now fixed. I think it was because it broke in the middle of the running the test. All right, so it won't build on top of other things either, I think. So the issue with when I was like, hey, build this one, and then I go, I'm going to build another one. It won't let me do that anymore. It's going to build somewhere else. Now, only thing is, though, right now, if I do hover over other character and click it, it clicks it instead of going away, saying that it can't build. Oh my goodness. Scare me. Oh, are you bored? I think my cat came back because it got bored. It's like, stop working. Hang out with me. I mean, it's true. I should probably stop working soon. But I only have so many hours, guys. I have to do what I have to do. Zuzu, by the way, what do you think about my new space? You came back to live stream just in time for me to put away the green screen. You're actually seeing the live setup, not the fake setup. Oh, hi. Really messing with my setup here. The cat. Where's the other one? Why are you the only one hanging here? Anyways. What should I do here? Building complete. Oh, yes. Selection. Why is there selecting through building? Because it comes here, it returns it. And it still does the... Oh, yeah, because... I see. Because the unit selection is its own thing. Like, unit decides that it's being selected. It's a pickable. It's the function of the area 2D. I gotta think about this. So that happens at the end, according to the order. It happens even after unhandled input, actually. The area 2D GUI input or whatever. So that right here, it's responding to on click of the click area 2D here, this one. And it's setting the selected to true if it is left mouse button click. Alternatively, I mean, I guess if I consume it, it won't. I suppose I should consume it, huh? So let's do that. If I come here and then during the unhandled input, if I say, hey, stop it. Oh my goodness. What a spoiled brat. If I say over here, It is build mode. Wait, what happened to all the code? Oh, I was like, did the cat delete the code? Hey, Parados. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a quick game jam to warm up to go back to our old game because I noticed that my motivation / energy level for my old game is kind of low. So I just decided to join this game jam. We're making RTS, by the way. That's what the wheel has spoken. So we got this so far. We've been working on this for about 24 hours now. I mean, of course, I haven't been working on it the entire 24 hours, but I got something going on. Look at that. We're building Terran. The theme is basically freeze. So we're going to make some frost punk type of stuff. So far, mechanic that I'm working with is... This is all wrong, by the way. The main thing is that you have scraps, supply, which is food, essentially, and survivors. And you're supposed to melt the snow to build on it or farm on it. Or you have to break the ice to gather, like, reveal old civilization buildings or scrap piles to collect the scraps. And then later you can have frost tech to freeze things over. So you can freeze things to build blockage, or you can go into freeze the ice to build bridges, ice bridge or something like that. I think it could be pretty fun. But obviously, I don't know if you're familiar, but making RTS game is significantly more time consuming than making like platformer, for example. So it's gonna be quite the ordeal. Anyways, so that's what we have so far. But I'm gonna do it so that it gets consumed here. I think it's just consume input, maybe? Here. Set as handle, I think. Something like viewport get viewport. And then be like set input as handled. I think that does it. That might work, actually. Oh. Oh, no! Am I live still? How did that work? Oh man, that's funny. Am I back? Am I back? So I work off of laptop for streaming. It was like this. It was like open like this because I don't need the screen. I'm using the other screens, and the cat decided to lean on it and just close the laptop completely, so it went to sleep. Yeah. Whoops. Wait, can you not hear me? You should be able to hear me. I just got kicked out of the game. Anyways, let's test this real quick. Hello? Can you not hear me? Yeah, consume works. Perfect. Beautiful. All right. Next. We got the building going. It might be your Twitch. Can you not hear me? Wait, how are you answering me if you can't hear me? I think it's working. Oh. Hey, Hi, Jitspo. My Streamlabs says it's up. My Streamlabs says it's here. Weird. Let's see. What do I do here in this case? Hold on. Hold on. Read my lips. Okay. Hello? Oh, hello? Hello? Please let me in. Still nothing? Oh no. Oh shoot. Can I disconnect and reconnect to just Twitch? See, I hate to oh dang. I hate to just restart stream because YouTube creates a whole new video if I redo. Oh, okay, let me restart. All right, YouTube. I know there are only a few of you there. I'm gonna restart stream. Y'all need to move to the other stream. See ya. Yeah. I'll be back.